Good morning, family. This is Ricky, and welcome to Hope for Today. Happy Wednesday. We're getting on the hump of Christmas week. Oh, keep hope alive. Keep on trucking for Jesus, y'all. Christmas is coming up soon. We are praying for you. Luke chapter 2, verse 8 says, "And in the same region there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear." Verse 10 says, "And the angel said to them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people." Even if you're not been in church for a long time and know the scriptures, you know this verse, you know this passage. It's famous in world history. It is a wonderful episode of the angels of God and the angel of the Lord appearing to shepherds at Bethlehem. If you were here with us on Monday, we talked about the idea that the Passover lambs would have been raised up in Bethlehem, which is why Jesus was symbolically born in Bethlehem, because it was the place where the Jews got spotless lambs to become sacrifices at the Passover feast at the temple. And now Jesus Christ becomes the great Passover lamb who is spotless and sinless and dies for the sins of the world. And augmenting, I think, the wonder of this prophetic moment, the Lord appears to these shepherds. The angel of the Lord is quite interesting. The angel of the Lord comes and gives them the news that Jesus Christ is being born. And I love how the passage says, "The glory of the Lord shone around them." Of course, these shepherds are scared to death, and the angels say, "Fear not." And of course, you know this. Verse 13 says, "Suddenly there was in the angel a multitude of the heavenly host praising God and saying." I love how we don't know what multitude means. I've always imagined that there was billions of them. Because why not? And who knows, but they sang praises to God. Here's what I want you to hear. Shepherds were nobody. That's the Lord I want you. The reason this text would have struck awe into the hearts of Luke's original readers is they would have been saying, man, the angels are cool, and this is amazing, but to shepherds, because shepherds were nobody. Shepherds in the ancient world was what you did when nothing else worked out. It's like if you an ex-con and you'd have done 20 years, you know that you're probably not going to get the CEO job at IBM, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to hustle and you're going to cut hair and you're going to breed pit bulls on the side or cook, right? Because it's just what you can do. That was what shepherds were. Shepherds were seen as the lowest of the low on the socioeconomic totem pole. It was the lowest of the low. Usually the shepherds was the youngest person in the family who had no esteem, or it was the person who had gotten out of trouble, or it was the person whose business had failed. Shepherds was what you did when you had nothing else to do. And I find it awesome that the best news in the history of the world came to the most unseen people in the history of the world. What's the lesson? Even when you feel unseen, God says, I see you. Even when you feel left out, God says, I find the people that the world left out and I put them right smack dab in the middle of my plans for the world. Be encouraged this Christmas that Jesus coming was also his message to you to say, you are seen. That's Hope for Today. I'll see you next time.